Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm excited to share with you my wonderful weekend filled with family, delicious food and fun experiences. I had an amazing Dawat on Saturday at my husband's cousin's house, followed by a relaxing Sunday that included shopping, tasty treats and a little adventure. So grab a snack, sit back and join me as I take you through all the highlights of my weekend. Our weekend began early on Saturday morning, even though it's usually a day to sleep in. It was a Dawat day, so we were up by 8 a.m. with amazing buzzing with excitement for the family gathering. Breakfast was simple but a cozy start. We had tea with some fresh pita that my mother-in-law had made. Pita always reminded me of home and family warmth, and it was the perfect way to start our day. Now look at my outfit. The outfit prep was already done the night before. I'd ironed my clothes and my husband's, which saved us from any last-minute stress. I decided to wear a dress that's really special to me, an emerald green outfit gifted by my aunt. It was my mehendi night dress, so it carries all these beautiful memories. The color is deep, rich green, almost royal, and it felt like the perfect choice for the day. Getting ready took a bit of time, as it usually does, with makeup, jewelry, and favorite accessories coming together. The makeup turned out so well, and I felt this wave of confidence and gratitude for that, just feeling good in my own skin. I couldn't resist taking a few pictures, of course, to capture the look and the moment. We were finally on the road around 11:30 a.m. Our destination was Luton, and the journey was supposed to be an hour and a half. But with Saturday traffic, it ended up taking closer to 2.5 hours. And let me tell you, with motion sickness, it felt even longer. I forgot to take my medicine before leaving, so I had to take it on the road. I tried to distract myself with music, which actually worked. My husband was driving, and with my music playing and some fresh air, I started to feel a little better. Slowly, I even began to enjoy the journey, even though I was eager to arrive. Finally, around 1:30 p.m., we reached our family's place. The moment we arrived, we were surrounded by warm smiles and hugs. I immediately felt the familiar happiness of being with family, that comforting feeling that you only get with the people who know you best. As we settled in, we all started chatting, catching up on family news, sharing stories, and even getting into a few funny discussions about movies and current events. There's something about these family gatherings that feels like a tradition, a flow of familiar conversations and jokes that just make you feel at home. Then it was time for lunch, the main event. When I tell you it was a feast, I mean it. There were about 12 different dishes on the table, from chicken roast to beef with potatoes, and a selection of salads and Bengali curries. There was nali shak and lota with khatul bisi. Let me tell you what is lota with khatul bisi. It's like a lota is a small round spouted water vessel, and khatul bisi we call it like is jackfruit seeds, and we call it khatul besi in our Bengali language, definitely Sylheti language. And it was like lotha and khatul besi with a dry fish. It's like a shutki curry, a special Bengali dishes that are so close to my heart. I really love Bengali dishes, and the flavors were amazing, and every bite reminded me all the things I love about our culture's food. We ate so much, everyone at the table feeling full and happy. As we relaxed after lunch, more family members started arriving, bringing even more warmth and laughter to the day. We had our dessert at Maghrib time, and it was the perfect end to the meal. There were Bengali yogurt, a delicious fruit salad with condensed milk, and shujir halwa. The day felt so complete, just spending time with loved ones, sharing stories, and creating memories. I left that evening feeling so fulfilled and grateful for the people in my life. After Saturday's Dawat, we let Sunday morning unfold at its own pace. It was one of those chilly, overcast mornings, and we decided to make it a day for relaxing and recharging. Sundays are usually our time together, but we don't always have plans set in stone. Sometimes we stay in, but other times, like this Sunday, we get a little adventurous and decide to explore. We slept in a bit later and enjoyed a cozy, lazy breakfast together. We watched a bit of, series, movies, mostly movies that were light-hearted and funny. I love having different genres ready to go, from comedy to horror. It just, depends on the mood. Around noon, we thought, why not get out for a bit? The weather was slightly cloudy, and although we'd initially considered heading to Chinatown in London, we opted for Startford instead. With clouds overhead, I worried about rain, and Startford just felt like a safer, cozier choice. Plus, Startford has a little bit of everything, When we arrived, I was hit with this sudden urge to try everything. We had some important things to pick up, so we went straight to the shopping mall. Our first stop was Primark. We always a favorite for casual shopping. I had a few things on my list, and it was nice to just browse and pick out things we needed. Once that was done, my stomach reminded me that it was time for lunch, and I started craving something different. Our first thought was fried rice and momos, but then we talked about Indian food. My husband suggested some street-style curry, but after Saturday's feast, I wanted something a little lighter, so I decided on a Taiwanese food. I felt exciting to, switch things up. We found a cozy spot serving beef noodle ramen, pan-fried momos, and bao buns beef. I went for the beef ramen, and the beef itself was perfect, so tender and flavorful. But the broth was missing a little something for me. I usually like my soup with a little bit of, spice and tanginess. My husband, however, loved it as it was, so I let him have, most of it, and went for my usual spicy Thai chicken noodle soup. The flavors were just amazing, with the perfect mix of heat and zest that I was craving. After lunch, we walked around the mall, just browsing through different shops, looking at the latest arrivals and seeing what caught our eyes. There's something satisfying about exploring a shopping mall with no rush, no specific agenda, just enjoying the moments, Eventually, we wandered into a bookstore. I've never been a huge bookworm, but I do enjoy reading when I'm in the right mood. And the bookstore atmosphere always feels so calming. My husband loves manga, so we spent a lot of time in the manga section, flipping through the pages. We saw books from popular series like Harry Potter, One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist. Look, now we're watching like Death Note. I started watching Death Note, but so I don't know why I suddenly stopped. And we actually recently I started watching anime with him. I've finished Naruto, and just don't ask me how much I cried watching Naruto. I can't even explain. Anime is something, I really like anime now. I can say K-drama, anime, everything I like. I can't say one specific thing. So, and we even looked at a few random books from different genres like comedy, history, and psychology. It was fun reading the back covers, chatting about the different stories, and just, sharing thoughts about what looked interesting. And just, we loved our moments with books and, lots of stuff. After the bookstore, I suddenly had a craving for pani puri. There's a specific pani puri shop I love at Startford, and I knew I couldn't leave without stopping by. They serve 7 pani puris per plate, and I couldn't finish them all on my own, so I convinced my husband to help. We each had a few, and it hit the spot. The crispy puris and the spicy and tangy water, it was all just perfect. On our way to the pani puri place, we had passed by an ice cream shop called Snowflake. They had a mango flavored ice cream I had been wanting to try. It's called Snow Mango, but when we got there, I found out it was sold out. I was honestly so disappointed. I was even on the verge of tears, which sounds silly, but I had really been looking forward to it. My husband was amused and kept saying, "Don't worry, we'll find another shop. It's just ice cream." But I couldn't shake that let down feeling. After a while, I saw the shop restocking, and I asked them, "Is there any snow mango ice cream?" And he smiled and said yes. I felt this burst of happiness. Finally, I got my ice cream, and it was so worth the wait. Sweet, creamy, and with that tropical mango flavor I love. So that was my weekend vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it and loved it. Thank you so much for watching my vlog. Until next time, bye bye.